Let's open. Make myself tiny. All right. This is a love story. All right, let's load our game.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
is a princess that we've seen multiple times. No, we're not.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That's okay. How should we do this one? We're just gonna go ahead and go to the cabin. But,
you make your way up.
I wonder which pathway we should make this time.
Find the princess within.
We have already went and just straight up stabbed her.
The cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
Alright. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Tried to trap her in there. So we're not gonna take the blade. We're not gonna take the blade this time.
The door to the basement.
We're gonna barely say anything this time.
Revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen.
I think we haven't done that.
Below.
So we're gonna do that.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly.
Let's hear what she says.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, we're back to this one.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice.
Hey, you're not supposed to be talking.
To remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding.
We're playing with the baby princess this time.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
You shut up, narrator.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these?
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Is she gonna attack me?
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabinet.
I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door of the... Is someone else here?
We've had this before.
You try the door. It's...
Okay. We've done this before, so this is like similar to...
This would have been so much easier if you'd just... Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Oh.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely...
Oh gosh.
Her teeth tearing through her limb with determination.
She's so good.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
She's so good at this.
Bouncing back.
You would think she'd... Why? Here's a good question. Why is she ripping from there? Because if she ripped from the top and just cut her arm off, her hand off up here, she could get out. Why is she biting here? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
From upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do.
I like everything that happens.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted...
I don't know why she did that. She could have cut it from the top. She would have had less. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
You cut. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone.
This is a little different than the last time.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
I know,
No,
she's awesome.
she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets
She has such a
yours,
pretty arm
laughing
now.
her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after all?
Because she's so cheerful. Look, her
It's like
lips.
she isn't even bothered by what
beautiful.
just happened.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, where I put the mouse actually made it different?
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just... As the princess approaches the bot... Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know
I'm
you
trying-
don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
Lunges forward, the blade held, but the princess dodges, stumbling back.
Oh no, princess, I'm trying.
Stop it. The blade. Move the
No.
blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes...
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriated...
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges
Aww.
it into your chest.
She actually looks sad.
And sits.
Oh no!
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done.
Oh.
For her sake.
Look at her, she's so sweet. She's so sad.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust
Aww.
of the knife, your legs give out beneath you.
She's so innocent
Collapse to the
seeming.
floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Oh, she's
As much as
crying
I
for
prefer
me.
for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Oh, but that's so pretty. She looks so sweet. The damsel.
You're on a path
Ooh.
in the woods.
Yes, we know. We're gonna proceed to the cabin. We're gonna ignore everything from him.
Warning. Before you go in,
I already
she
know,
will
dude.
lie, she will
Yep,
cheat.
yep,
If
she
only
will.
You knew what you did to us, you villain.
Ooh.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart. You won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Oh, I'm so
What are
excited.
you talking? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak
Speak from the heart.
My passions are
Too great to be stifled.
I'm sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I like this mitten. I'm so excited.
The interior of
Ooh,
the
it's
cabin is
beautiful.
clean and elegant. Its stone walls
Oh.
draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Or at least.
Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
And then it turns into a wall.
Rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Ooh. Should we take the blade? I don't know. I think we should do everything the same. Last time we didn't take the blade, so let's take the blade.
Take the blade. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equal. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations, right?
Okay.
The door to the basement.
Ooh, so pretty.
An intricate stair.
This is the first time it's been nice.
Trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ooh.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much. We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She's even
There's a
prettier.
heavy chain around her wrist.
Look, her boobs are so nice.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Ah, she's so
Your
pretty.
spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Oh.
And she called us a hero.
Oh.
Flattery really goes a long way, doesn't it?
It does.
For you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense.
Yes, of course.
Our beloved's
Of course.
hands remain
Our beloved is
unstained
beautiful.
by cruel. You've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's
Oh, so he is saying that like every time there's a different world that's being destroyed.
We damned a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else.
This
You
is
can't keep
new.
hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind.
Wow. This is the first time he's informed us
Horrible
of something
for you,
like this.
maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? We never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic
Yes.
and romantic
Those
destiny
worlds
than
are
I've ever
gone.
been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do.
The Nera who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all.
Aw, she's so understanding.
She took that in stride. To us, that's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh, well, conceited.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Alright. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending
I don't
monstrosity?
care.
And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the moral
Who
disaster
cares?
that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
Hey, she can cut her arm
Don't
out.
you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand.
Watch,
through
we
the
can.
chains.
Watch, we
Her
can.
hand could just slip out of the chains. Why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
Of course, of course.
I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by
I love my own good nature.
Would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you.
Huh?
What? Take over
Wait.
our body and force us to
What?
try and kill her? Yes.
What happened? Oh, there we go.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, look! Look! It just comes up!
Slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Ah!
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
Look! She loves us. She's so happy.
What do we do now?
We leave.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, and let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire.
But our
We have
future.
each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Ha
In
ha ha.
fact, you do, actually. I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it. Because moping is the only course you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy. What happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are
Ooh.
no match for the strength of true love.
Ooh.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you would. Our passions run
I
deeper
love
than anything
Smitten.
you will ever know. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think I've got this. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. Together. Blech. And
And it opens!
the door creaks open. Are
Aww.
you kidding?
This is like the actual romantic story.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
Oh shoot, it's Silence Gun. You and the princess make her. Her freedom and the world's ruins are just a few moments away. There you go.
If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Uh-oh.
Where did everything
No!
go?
Don't take her away! She's so
Where
happy!
did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring.
She is so pretty. Her boobs are more perky. When you're happy and in love, your boobs become more perky, is what she's saying.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Aww. No.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
No, don't take that one. Why would you take that one? But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and...
I'm preening for a while.
That can't hurt, right?
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. What? Why? I did something good. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. No, my beloved.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. That's not true. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
But I do mourn her. She was beautiful. You want when you finish? Do you still care what I bring you next? I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to. No, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time.
I guess.
to meet again.
I'll say goodbye. Everything goes dark and you die. And then we're back. Alright. We're gonna save real quick. And I'm going to actually, we're gonna do a little short this time. Because I have something that I just realized I have to do. Oh, wait, we have to wait for the ad break. Explain after ads. All right. Hold on, too. I'll do this. Let me do this. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Welcome back. All right, I'm gonna end early because I didn't get a lot of homework done this morning, and so I need to do a little bit more with my paper. And so then I will stream on Saturday night. Well, my Saturday night. So a lot of your Saturday mornings, I think. And I will play more Slay the Princess. Yay! And a little bit of Coral Island. So, until next time. Bye bye, guys. Wait, hands. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.
It is my favorite snack, sound alerts. Why are you leaving me, Demon Kitten Plays? It is